Hi, welcome to today's tutorial from the Merry Uke. Today we are going to learn the song Singing from the Window by Dave Matthews. I think the only place you can find this song is on YouTube. I couldn't find it on Spotify or iTunes, but somebody commented on one of my other videos that I should do a tutorial for the song and I hadn't heard it, and I absolutely love it. So here is a short clip of Singing from the Window by Dave Matthews. The chords are C5, G, F, and regular C. And then for the bridge, there is an A minor and D minor. Those are all the chords, pretty easy chords. And I was able to sing along with his video by tuning my ukulele a half step down. This is a G. If you tune the G down to an F sharp or G flat, F sharp, B, E flat, A flat, instead of G, C, E, A. You would do F sharp, B, E flat, A flat. So if you want to practice doing that, you can, and I have another tutorial for how to tune your ukulele down, or I'm sure there's lots of videos for that. But I'm going to play it in regular ukulele tuning, so I'll play a little bit and then we'll break it down. When the war is over and we go back to every day, will it be the same again? When you've been turned inside out and outside in, singing from the windows, shadow on the wall, the way they dance, not much of nothing. Look at this fire burning bright, look at how the children play. The pattern that Dave plays throughout the song is the same for the verses and the chorus. He just sings in a different place. And I'll show you what I mean by that. This is a pretty good song for strumming because a lot of it's kind of just down, 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 down. And then there's a little spot where you kind of fill in with some strums. But so every verse, every chorus starts, just repeats the same thing again and again. And it's C5, G, C5, C. So the difference between C5 and C is that regular C, you just have your finger down on the 3rd fret of the bottom string. I use my pinky usually. In C5, you're adding your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the string above it. And so you're just picking up your ring finger to go to from the C5 to the C. So it's C5 and all just down strums once. So C5, G, C5, pick up your ring finger, C, and then F. So that's like the main pattern of the song. C5, G, C5, C, F, and you can add on you can keep your pinky on the C for that F. You can play with whichever you prefer. I think sometimes I do. And then he ends back on C5. C5, 1 strum, G, 1 strum, C5, 1 strum, C, 1 strum, and then F, it's down, down, and then a quick up before you switch back to C5. So really slowly, it's C5, G, C5, C, F, F, and then up before going C5. And then this is where you strum. And I just go down, down, up, down, up, down, down. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down. So let's put it all together. C5, G, C5, C, F, F, up, C5. And then, so we'll put the words to it. When the war is over. Same thing again. And we go back to every day, and then this is the only difference, is that every other line, he ends on a G day instead of like staying with the C5. So, when the war is over, ends at C5. C5, da, 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 da. We go back to every day. This time he just plays the C5 once and he goes into a G every day. Same strumming pattern, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. And then repeats the same thing for the next two lines. C5, G, C5, C, F. Will it be the same again? Last part of the first verse. When you've been turned, C5, G, C5, C. Inside out, there's the F. Come to the back to the C5, but quickly now ending with the G. Inside out and outside in. Okay, so that's the whole chord progression for the verses. And then he goes right into the chorus, and you do the same thing, but you just sing as he's like finishing that. So, same thing. And this time when you hit the F, that's when he sings. Singing from, back to C5, same thing, the window. Again. F, shadow on the wall. C5, the way they, remember this is an alternate, so you end on the G, the way they dance. Back to the progression again. Not much, when you hit the F, you start singing the chorus. Not much of nothing, back to C5. And because it's alternating, we end on that one. Last verse of the verse, fourth part of the verse, we hit our F, look at this. Back to C5, fire, and because it's an alternate, we have to end on the G, burning bright. And then he goes right into the verses again, and with the verses, you sing with it. Look at how the children play. None of us know what's to come. Tomorrow ends at a G this time. So, verses and chorus, exact same chords, alternating ending on C5 and ending on G, depending on which, if he's kind of ending on the little up or not. And the only difference is like when you sing along with it. So for the bridge, he starts with one strum on a C5, one strum on a G, so very similar to how we start the verses in the chorus. This is how we, but then he goes to an A minor. So just one finger on the second fret of the top string. This is how we keep holding F on every day. Day is D minor, so add, you're on F, just add your ring finger on the second fret of the second string from the top, so F to D minor. Every day, all day, back to C5. And then he repeats it again, C5, some, G, times, but sometimes. Back to your A minor, things just fall apart, F. No matter how you, D minor, add your ring finger next to it, try, they won't, back to C5, stop. And then right back into singing from the window. And for the bridge, there's just some strumming, but honestly, I think you can kind of just strum. I'm trying to think if I do a real pattern for it. There's not a lot of strumming. I think I go down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, down. This is how we keep. So when you do kind of have to strum those couple times, that's the progression I use. But I think whatever if you just want to kind of strum down on that one, I don't think the chord progression really matters a lot for the bridge. I hope that helps. Happy playing.